Because I was waiting for Ghost video, but he's not uploading yet. Oh! He uploaded! Let's check his video first.
The question you've all been asking is, was I banned? And the answer is no and yes.
So you were saying there's like a big Tarkov creator that, what, like cheated to find cheaters or something like that? Like cheated for science?
That is not public yet because that video is not out.
What was he saying?
Because that video is not out.
Cheated for science?
That is not public yet because that video is not out. But first I want to tell you how the video got kicked off and why I think it went so viral. My initial plan was to release the video on Saturday afternoon. But after Linus and Luke were talking about this whole story on the WAN show live Friday night, I decided to publish it around like 9 p.m. on a Friday night, which typically is not a good idea for a YouTube video. And it was a happy accident because without the backing of Luke and Linus, I really think this video could have been copyright striked and shot down really early on in the process. Which is what
exactly, dude. I completely agree. I completely agree with this. Never can block the sun, you know?
What it attempted to do. The backing of Luke and Linus, I really...
Oh, it's not 58, it was 52. 51 maybe.
I think this video could have been copyright striked and shot down really early on in the process, which is what the Tarkov subreddit attempted to do. But it was clear to me and virtually everyone else that everyone wanted to see the video, discuss its implications, and look for solutions. But the Tarkov subreddit went on a ban spree, and the community was not happy about it.
Exactly, that happened
yes,
too.
I personally am still banned from the
subreddit. Yeah.
And Luke pulled a really smart move. He linked a video to the WAN show with no reference to my video. And for context, the WAN show was filmed and went live before my...
Guys, isn't it like kind of surprising that he got a connection with a Linus Tech Tip WAN show? Like, alone that self, I can feel how much effort he put in there. Or maybe he had real friends or something. I don't know exactly, but like I'm already surprised on that part. Like maybe he already knew them before, but that is also his career. I'm really surprised that like he had a connection with them.
My video was released. And they locked the thread. And even after the Reddit mods locked the thread, the link to the WAN show maintained a #1 slot for most of the rest of the day. And even though
Yeah, Luke is a big fan of Tarkov, but think about me asking Luke, "Hey, I'm VeryBadSCAV. Can I do an interview with you?" And he'll be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" You know? I highly doubt he will recognize me, or he'll, you know, people are busy. People who are famous are busy. I highly doubt he will answer to me. I mean, I'm not saying Luke is a bad person or anything. It's me telling myself I'm nobody, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if he's a big Tarkov fan or not. So I'm thinking that he tried a lot, or he tried to hook him up as like much as possible in some way, and then, you know, it became a real connection and something, or maybe they played the game together sometime, you know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Luke isn't as much in the spotlight. Yeah, it's not even, the interview is not even the main part anyways.
I did have a backup plan. I don't know how successful it would have been without the support from the WAN show, and for that I am truly grateful.
But still, I still think. But I still think the video well put is the 90% of the fire. Yeah, the video is well made. Like the initial push, we cannot like disagree with that. We cannot disagree with that. But like the video itself is like really eye-catchy, you know. Just watch you 5 minutes together, Factory. Good job on editing. Thank you, man, Crewmeister. We're watching the most recent Ghost video.
People don't realize this, but after chat pestered Landmark for several hours, he did in fact watch the video on stream. He had a critical eye, but he did watch it. And a few hours later, Lyric, Summit, and Pestily and everyone else weighed in, and the momentum started growing rapidly. I can't tell you how incredible it is to see the community come together despite everything stacked against us. Just look at the like to dislike ratio on this video. This video is not controversial for the vast majority of people in the community. And I'm not going to respond to haters in this video directly. But what I will say is this. I haven't been surprised where people stand on this video. The creators that I look up to and respect in this community have had very reasonable takes. But why did the video do so well? And why did it resonate with so many people in the community? And why was it so negatively received by some of the Tarkov creators in this space? I believe the main reason why the video did so well is it was released during a perfect storm to a disenfranchised community. People want to be heard. They don't want major problems to be swept under the rug. Everyone knows the hacking problem is out of control. The Tarkov community was in the process of imploding already. This video was just the final straw. And even though almost all of my critics have interviewed cheaters and cheat developers and made videos about how bad the cheating is, none of them actually showed us in a compelling way how bad it was. Chinese man executed for standing in front of tank. I can say it, and I can tell you about it, but there's a reason that this image is one of the most viewed images of all time. And if you think storytelling and imagery isn't powerful and important, you're as delusional as the people who say cheating isn't a problem in Tarkov. You think journalists want to be standing in a war zone? No, but we need to hear the gunshots. We need to see the troops crossing the border with our own eyes. The wiggle is insane. Anyone who watched that video knows what I'm talking about. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now talking about this. And lastly, I think this video did well because people realized I was genuine. I'm completely honest with you guys. I accepted the fact that I was likely going to be ostracized from the community, hardware ban, copyright strike, prevented from streaming and playing this game ever again. Many people advised me to not admit to cheating. And I said, fuck that. I don't think many creators in this space would stand up to BSG in this way, but it wasn't about me. The reason it's called The Video and not g0at's video is because it's bigger than me. It's not about me. And I think creators who saw my video and not the video were the most critical. And we all know who they are now. And if you're a hater and you're watching this, it's okay. I forgive you. It doesn't bother me. But what I do ask is I ask you to help support us in finding the solution. And at the very least, stop naysaying this incredible effort. If I could only talk about one thing in this video, it would be the solution, a fix. Tarkov is an amazingly good game to cheat in. Tarkov gives people the opportunity to destroy people's time and experience in such a devastating way. They can feel like a god in a very difficult game. They can play this cat and mouse game with other cheaters in the lobby. It's truly a cheater's playground. And the lack of a replay system means in the process, you don't even have to pretend like you're playing legit.
It's more cheaters playground because of the high risk, high return game, like loot of the game. Like people have high risk, high return. That's the problem why cheaters are cheaters. Like if it wasn't like that, if it was like Valorant, I think more cheaters are eager to cheat in Escape from Tarkov compared to Valorant. Valorant, I mean, the rank system matters, of course, but you don't lose your whole character, you know?
I'll tell you this, if any one of you had spectated one of those raids, you would hit the ban hammer immediately. And I didn't even shoot or kill a PMC or another player. And I thought about the implications of this video. Will the situation with cheating in Tarkov get worse because of this? Will more cheaters download cheats? Will legit players stop playing?
It's up to the devs. I said it so many times in my videos. It's up to the devs.
Playing, increasing the percentage of cheaters in a lobby? And whose fault is that? And the truth is, it doesn't matter. Because the solution to bringing legit players back into the game and reducing the number of cheaters is the same. A better anti-cheat. And I must admit when I'm wrong. I did several interviews with some anti-cheat people last night.
And guys, you guys might not know, he's been talking about this so many times. He was talking about the anti-cheat, maybe not too many times, but he was talking about it in here. He was talking about it in here. Maybe in here too. I don't remember exactly. But this video I watched it. I did see some little bit bad take. Anyways, let's see.
And I'm putting way too much weight on a replay system. A better anti-cheat is the primary solution to solving this problem. I
Yeah.
had a private conversation with a anti-cheat developer, a competitor to BattlEye, and he wishes to remain anonymous for obvious reasons. And I asked him why, when I installed the cheats, it told me I had to uninstall Valorant, or else I would be detected by Valorant's system.
These you guys been talking about, right? Riot Vanguard detects the stupid ESP very easily.
You heard that right. Vanguard, which is Riot's proprietary anti-cheat system that they use for Valorant, will detect Escape from Tarkov cheats better than BattlEye. And so if you're going to cheat...
I mean, the problem is it's going to be very expensive as hell for Tarkov, such a small company for Tarkov. Riot is freaking biggest company in the world.
Escape from Tarkov, you have to uninstall Valorant. Valorant is detecting cheats for other games better than the other games can detect them. So I asked some tough questions, and I want to dispel a few things here. First of all, there's not a fundamental issue with the game engine or the anti-cheat. We don't need to move to some different system to have a proper anti-cheat. It doesn't matter that Tarkov is built on Unity. Case in point, the cheats that I use, which have been undetected for over 2 years, can immediately be detected by Riot's Vanguard. And going over my notes here, he also dispelled the myth that more server-side authority is some ultimate solution. And sure, if a game was entirely server authoritative, it would be amazing. However, that's a pipe dream. There's no online game that can do that. And he gave me a few examples of other games that have limited the amount of client authority, and it does limit ESP to some extent, but ultimately it's not the end solution. The solution is a proper anti-cheat. If I had to summarize the conversation, there's nothing fundamentally broken with BattlEye or Tarkov that prevents...
Okay, sorry guys. Let's read the chat real quick. Hello, AJK. I've been sleeping like 5 hours, man. Hello. Welcome to stream, dude. Maybe I should comment a little bit more.
Prevents an effective anti-cheat. And this was music to my ears, and we should be happy about this. The problem can be solved. So I asked him what he would do if he had a meeting with BSG and could do something now. And he said, for starters, implement these changes. Secure boot, TPM, HVCI, which is core isolation option in Microsoft Defenders, and this pre-boot ILMU. This is probably all technical gibber to most of you, including myself. But if you look into this, these are security features that Windows has implemented over the years. The cheaters bypass these security features, and the anti-cheat that Tarkov uses right now is not requiring them to be on. Here's some threads where hackers are basically getting owned by these Microsoft features. This hacker's complaining about how Microsoft's ruining all the fun by implementing all these security features. Security features that BattlEye is not taking advantage of right now. According to this source, simply implementing most of these features would eliminate probably 80% of all of the Tarkov cheats that exist right now. And for those of you worried about a Russian company having access to your computer, I get it. But do realize that BattlEye, the company that makes the anti-cheat that Tarkov uses, is based in Germany. So there's that. And this is just a start. I love to convince this guy to come on and have a real interview and have a great conversations. I think you guys will like that. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see that.
I
was going to do a whole segment here talking
I don't know about what those kind of things are, but I think BattlEye is not good enough right now. As you guys can see from the current state, you know, there's not much to talk about. Riot Game Vanguard also installs as a kernel level driver, meaning that it has access to files and processes that aren't related. Yeah, that is a problem for sure, Tepai. It's like kinda, you know, infiltrating into our computer. I mean, it's a Chinese program, right? Is it or not? I don't know. Wanna go play CS:GO? No. I mean, Tarkov, CS:GO. I don't know. I don't know which one to choose. So BattlEye though, is BattlEye though what? Tough? What? That detects the DMA cheating. IOMMU is the big one. Linux users get mad at this because Linux is fragmented and doesn't want to adopt a Microsoft standard for these security features. Oh, okay. Would these things that he's talking about fix the issues getting people accounts hacked and stolen? I don't think so. It's a complete different thing. Tencent owns it, yeah. BattlEye's driver IS is a kernel driver. What is a kernel driver? I'm not really good with like software and hardware shit. All right.
about stats, and I was going to show you a spreadsheet and explain all the history behind everything.
Yeah.
But essentially, it comes down to trust me, bro. Okay, I'm not an academic institution. I don't have peer review. I don't have an academic journal backing me up and investigating and auditing my whole process.
It would be still
You know,
better.
I could post all the raids, but how do you know they're all the raids? I could show you stats, but how do you know they're the real stats?
I know,
so
but
essentially, it comes down to
but as you just said, you just said imagery. 8 minutes 30 seconds. You just said the imagery is like the top priority, you know? I mean, is the most expressive way you can do.
tell you about it, but there's a reason that this image is one of the most viewed images of all time.
Yeah, that's why like he like talks about the imagery. So I think showing the statistics would have been a little bit better for him. I
Luke
don't know.
suggested this, and I thought about uploading all of the raids. And the problem with that is, in the vast majority of raids, I can't with absolute certainty nail somebody down and call them a cheater. And I think inevitably what you're going to have is a witch hunt. As someone who got falsely banned during the motherboard serial number fiasco in 1212 is a witch hunt.
I kind of want to comment that. Where was it? Oh. Where was it? 2 minutes. So
Absolute certainty nail somebody down and call. So essentially it comes down to trust me, bro. Luke suggested this, and I thought about uploading all of the raids.
831.
Negatively received by some of the Tarkov creators in this space. I believe the main reason why the video did so well is it was released during the Tarkov community was about how bad the cheating is. None of that this for standing in front of tank. I can say in front of tank.
831. 831 showing all the rays would have been still awesome, as you just said in 303. Yeah, like my comment, guys.
Can't with absolute certainty nail somebody down and call them a cheater. And I think inevitably what you're going to have is a witch hunt. As someone who got falsely banned during the motherboard serial number fiasco
Thank you.
in 1212 years
Thank you,
ago,
Pardo.
I would hate for someone to get banned unjustly because people went
URL?
after them.
Oh yeah, I didn't share that yet. There you go. That's the video right now.
There were also many raids where I felt very confident that someone was cheating or doing something bad, but I don't want that footage out. For example,
I mean, this is kind of gay, but his eyebrows are kind of pretty. I don't know. I just catch that. Like, look at him. Look at him.
Scav. And I watched this happen, and I went over and I was like, what is going on here? And it turns out he was most likely probably using a bot to lower his KD. And I saw this several times. I don't feel comfortable posting those clips because while I do think it's cheating, it's just not 100% proof. You could come up with a lot of excuses and explain away a lot of these situations. I felt very confident about every clip I showed in the video. And my biggest regret is while I did have a bunch of people that I know shadow me during the process, I wish I'd involved other streamers and other content creators to just watch me do it live so they can experience what I was seeing and vouch for me, but it's too late now. And exactly how many cheaters there are, this comes down to an opinion. I'm not God. I'm not omniscient. I don't get this like UI pop-up that tells me, hey, there's a cheater in your raid. You have to ultimately trust my intuition. And what's really funny is no one's really arguing with my figure. I don't think anyone thinks my figure is out of this world crazy. In fact, I'm getting a lot of flack where people are saying, no, it's way higher, dude. Like, that's way too conservative. What I'd ask you is, do my results coincide with your experience? And for the vast majority of people who watched the video, it did. You're not getting range tacked on all the time. You're running into people that are finding you in weird situations, and your game sense is just telling you that this is odd. And if you play Tarkov a lot, you don't dispute the figure. I will tell you this, the number I gave is a conservative estimate, and I do believe that most people believe it to be accurate. And at the end of the day, I think if I had just said in the video that it's worse than I thought and it's really bad, I think the reaction to the video would have been the exact same. The point of the video is this is a fucking problem, and I want to get everyone's attention on it, and getting into like the details about the exact number of raids and whether they're night and day, you're just missing the point. My estimate mirrors just about everyone's experience playing this.
What? You're missing the point.
Day, and I want to get everyone's attention on it, and getting into like the details about the exact number of raids and whether they're night and day. You're just missing.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Point. My estimate mirrors just about everyone's experience playing this game. And I keep getting emails and messages from cheat developers. No, I will not be doing interviews with you guys. Stop emailing me. If you are a cheater, get the fuck out of my Discord. I don't know why.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, there's always in my comment too, I'm a cheater and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know why you're doing that. It's cringe.
Why people think they want to come into my Discord if they're a cheater. I don't want to talk to you. I don't need any more information from you. And I pinned Pesley's comment for a reason. I do worry about copycats, and I loved hearing Lupo's take on this as well.
I think the video is good. I don't want anybody else to do this. People make this kind of video once every couple years. Pesley in the comments section, it's actually the pinned comment in there. This is probably the last time this needs to be done for a while.
Yeah.
And I agree. Anybody else that goes through and makes a look at how bad cheating is video by cheating themselves is merely doing it for the additional views that come off of it.
And besides, guys, you can't repeat this. Everyone's
Yeah.
freaking wiggling in every...
I'm gonna be frank. The first video I made as a cheater video, I mean, not as a cheater. The cheater video I uploaded, which got DMC striked, I thought it was pretty damn fucking funny. That's why I uploaded it for the views. I wasn't trying to make... I mean, yeah, I thought it was fucking funny, and then it was also entertaining to see a cheater doing cheater shit. But anyway, it got DMC striked.
raid now.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be frank. It was for the views. Yeah, it was definitely for the views. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like, his video is done good enough. I kind of want to write that down too. You know,
Is merely doing it for the additional views that come off of it.
11:30. Dr. Lupo and Pestily got me. I did upload cheater doing cheat interview video while ago, cause I thought it was damn funny and for the views. I'll be honest. Not doing anymore. But cheater interaction video is still funny, right? Cheater interaction biz, maybe.
And besides, guys, you can't repeat this. Everyone's freaking wiggling in every raid now. And for the status of my accounts, my main account is in fact not banned.
Interesting.
banned.
Yeah, that part is
The account that I
interesting.
cheated on, yes, it was banned overnight. We woke up in the morning and the account that I cheated on was banned. And this was a decision that BSG intentionally made, and I actually applaud them for this.
Yeah.
It would have been very easy for them to ban my main account. I use the
Exactly.
same credit card. I stream on it. I don't.
That is actually a win for BSG.
It would have been very easy for them to. And the account that I cheated on was banned. Main account is in fact not.
Interesting. 11:35. BSG Win Take. Actually, on that. Yep.
Not banned. Not banned. The account that I cheated on, very easy for them to ban my main account. I use the same credit card. I stream on it. I don't hide it. I don't hide raid IDs. I don't hide my name. They intentionally made the decision to not ban my main account or not hardware ban me.
Interesting.
And I don't fault them for banning the cheat account. I mean, I literally cheated on it. I said I cheated on it. My biggest regret is, why did I use an EOD account? Like,
He did? Dude, see, he's not justifying any his cheats. Like, I don't know why people are talking about you can't justify cheat in any way. I don't know why people are saying that. That is like so like out of the context.
you know, what the fuck was I thinking? I made a decision to not blur my raid IDs. I made a decision to not blur any of the names in the video for transparency. And I knew that that was basically a death sentence to that Tarkov account. And I think BSG would get a lot of flack for not banning that account. But they aren't going after me. So, cool.
Yeah, be
However,
careful,
the BSG
dude.
response from Nikita himself with the copy pasta on Reddit was lackluster, and a lot of people have covered this. It's the same old, same old. And in
What?
closing,
Copy pasta?
however, the BSG response from Nikita himself with
Oh,
the copy
that
pasta
one.
on Reddit was lackluster, and a lot of people have covered this. It's the same old, same old. And in closing, I just want to speak to Nikita directly. The copy pasta that you posted, it's just kind of bullshit, man. I mean, just be honest with us. Speak to us directly. Tell us what's going on. All these content creators that you've gotten cozy with streamer items and Twitch drops and Sherpa programs and special advertisements on the launcher, it's all gone now, man. The curtain's been unveiled. Be honest with us. Tell us what's going on. Let's get this problem solved, and we'll have your back. This is Go, and I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, okay. A little bit different from what I thought it was gonna be, but still good enough video. Can I do a reaction video? Reaction video again? I don't think people really care that much actually, and Goat doesn't really get offended doing reaction video anyways. Oh dude, are you serious? I haven't been recording that.